Hi, this is Yanshi and welcome to a very short comparison video between Sekiro Shadows Dies Twice and Dark Souls. I have played Sekiro now for a few days and I've noticed some differences and a few things I want to talk to you about. So, first off, is Sekiro harder or easier than Dark Souls? I would say both yes and no to that. If you never played any FromSoft games at all, you will probably find Sekiro easier than someone who has played Dark Souls and Bloodborne. And I think the more you've been accustomed to the gameplay of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, the harder time you will have with Sekiro. And it's because the gameplay is extremely different. Sekiro actually awards you for being aggressive and to attack your enemies fast and furious, or like this, just run away and hide. Because in this game you're not a great warrior like you are in the Dark Souls series, where you are the chosen undead, and not a hunter like you are in Bloodborne. You are a ninja and you're supposed to hide in the shadows. So the best things you can do is do stealth kills and wither down your enemies one at a time. And this requires you to be extremely aggressive and focused on one enemy at a time. And this is so different from Dark Souls. The movements are, I wouldn't say fast, because sometimes it feels like your shinobi moves at a snail's pace while your enemies are super fast. And that kind of sucks. But as you see now, I'm gonna do a stealth kill, so I'm just checking my surroundings. You have to be super aware of your surroundings and you have to do these sneak kills as often as possible. Because when you do this, most of the enemies around doesn't even notice. As you can see now, no one noticed that I killed that guy. So that's one of the difference, and early on in this game you actually get to try this out, because you have to pick the enemies off one by one, and you go through a part of Ashina outskirts where you meet the old lady and her son, and there you cannot attack your enemies head on because they're gonna swarm you and kill you in an instant. So you actually have to learn how to pick them up one by one, or to sneak past them. So, would I say Sekiro is a good game because of this? Yeah, I'm not so sure. It has grown on me, but I'm still not a huge fan. I prefer Dark Souls. And that brings me to the next thing that I actually have a problem with. And I have read on forums and the like other players who have the same problem, and that is controller lag. This is the bane of this game, because this game requires you to react in a split second. You have to push that button in at the right moment to get a deflect. If you don't, if you meet a boss and you get in a combo and you don't deflect, you're gonna get squashed, because they are so fast and so strong. And that really sucks. So when you get controller lag, you push the button, nothing happens. Your shinobi just stands there like a freaking moron and get killed. And that really sucks. Sometimes you push the button and he reacts like 2 seconds later and it's too late, because that window you had to deflect is gone. As I understand it, it's a problem mainly for players on PC, but I also heard someone on PS4 complaining about this, so it might be PC or PS4 problem, because some people doesn't even seem to know what people are talking about when they are complaining about controller lag. For me, it might also be the fact that I have a wireless controller, if it gets some kind of lag, I don't know. It got better when I turned the graphics down, which really sucks, because I would have liked to have the high graphics. I had to put it on low actually. That's a bit, but as you can see, it's not that bad anyway. So I hope that FromSoft actually looks at these issues with the controller lag, because it's a real issue and it's not every time, and that's why it's particularly devastating. If it was a constant thing, you could actually make it, because you could count for it. There's a perfect one. You could account for it and get used to it, but when it's just happening, say every 20 button press, you're kind of screwed, because you could bet your ass that that button press was the one that you had to make. So that's the end of this very short video comparing Dark Souls and Sekiro. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this. If you have any other thoughts, please leave a comment. And if you like this, please subscribe to my channel for more gameplay. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!